Hey guys, this is Siddhi from Best of Beauty and welcome back to my channel. I feel like I'm saying these lines after forever. I think it's been a couple of years since I've uploaded like a proper full-fledged YouTube video, and that's because I've just been busy with a lot of different things. And yeah, I think this just took a backseat and I'm really sad about that because just the thought of shooting and I think talking to you guys just makes me really happy. I think this is something that I'm truly passionate about. So I really wanted to do this video. It's really late right now. It's like almost 12 a.m. in the night, and I was like, okay, you know what, I have not done a makeup or like beauty recommendations video in forever, and I really wanted to come here and just talk about all things that I've been loving and I think that you should get during the Nykaa Hot Pink Sale. Again, this is not a sponsored video. All of these products are, something that I've bought with my own money, and these are products that I genuinely love, and that's why I'm recommending it to you. I still feel like YouTube is like a really dear platform to me because I think this is the platform where I started on, and I know that I have not like grown as much as I would like, but I think the followers that I have are like core followers who've been following me since 2016. It's crazy. It's been 10 years like since I started my channel, and I am really proud of the journey I've taken since then. So yeah, I really just love being on YouTube and just talking freely about all things beauty without any like time limits and stuff. So I don't even know how many people are going to watch this video, but for whoever is and who clicked on the video after such a long time, thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's get into the video. So I think that I'm actually going to start with hair care because this is something that I am extremely passionate about. I think this topic in general, I have never ever even done like random promotions of hair care products because for me to really like something, it is extremely difficult. And as you can see, I mean, it's been a while. Last time I think you all saw me with like such short hair, and you can see that it's grown like extremely long at this point, and I absolutely love it because I love long hair. I have some recommendations, not a lot, because again I'm going to try to keep it to India specific things which you can get. But if you want a dedicated like hair care video, please let me know because I feel like there's a lot that I have like tried to do, and there are also a lot of products which I absolutely hate. So I would also like to talk about those. Starting off with this, I'm not going to explain too much about every single product, otherwise I feel like this video is going to be super long. But this is the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Serum, and as you can see, I have emptied the bottle. This is probably my third bottle, I would like to say, or maybe more. I absolutely love this stuff. This is totally worth the money. I feel like it's still affordable for a hair serum. I have seen a major difference in my hair density with this, and I can say that for sure because I did one of those like scalp analysis sort of thing, and I literally saw like hair growth, and also the density of the strands of my hair has become thicker, which is extremely rare because I do have really fine hair. I absolutely love this stuff. I use this probably thrice a week just before like my hair wash day. So I apply it in the night and I sleep on it, and then I wash it in the morning. I would like to use it more, but I feel like it does not make your hair greasy, but I still don't like the feeling of like, especially in like really freshly washed hair, I don't like putting in like serum. But this is something that I really recommend. This is not something that's going to help with hair fall, so that's something that I don't know if that has made a difference or not, but I genuinely feel that this is something that has really helped just thicken the hair follicle that's there. And I have been, like I said, I've been very religious with this. That's the reason I've gone through so many bottles. So you need to be patient with something like this. It's not going to be an overnight change that you see. So with hair care, sadly, you have to have that patience. But this is something which I absolutely swear by and I love. Moving on, we have this, which is the Pantene Miracle Rescue Bond Repair Conditioner. I feel like there are very few conditioners that really, you know, hydrate my hair, especially towards the ends. And I love the texture of this. This feels really nice and hydrating. And doesn't weigh my hair down, because I have fine hair. Very few conditioners actually work on my hair. So that's the reason I really like using that one. Then I would say this was really a surprise. This is by Moxie. This is one of the first few products I tried from them, and this is their Weightless leave-in conditioner. I really like this product. I think it is slightly thicker for me. Like, I would have loved for this to be maybe more for fine hair, but regardless of that, what I do is sometimes when I'm really bored and I hate using like conditioner, and I'm really just like in a rush, I shampoo my hair, and then when I come out, I just go in with this. I don't use any conditioner. I just go in with this leave-in conditioner, let it, you know, soak into my hair, and then I go in on top of like with maybe the wave spray or like, you know, something else. And this has really been great. I think this is something that I really liked from them as well. Now moving on to skincare, because I'm going to do makeup at the end. I think skincare also I have like a couple of favorites. First up is this. Oh my god, this is so good. This is the DU Inbalance Soothing Milky Tonic. I have gone through like this entire bottle. Like, you can see there's nothing left in this, and this is my second bottle of this. I absolutely love this stuff. It just is one of the best like milky tonics. Light hydration. I'm someone with combination skin, so I don't want something that's really heavy. All of the others that I've tried, I felt like this is one of the best to like lightly hydrate your skin. So as soon as I wake up and I wash my face, this just like I just apply it, and like it you know, really just lightly hydrates my skin and has not irritated my skin. Has a lovely texture, lovely spray. I think they have nailed this product, and you definitely need to try this out if you haven't already. They now have minis as well, which is great, so you can always try out the mini and then get the full size. Moving on to sunscreens, I have been on this journey of finding like the perfect sunscreen, and I feel like I have found two which I really love. First up is this. As you can see, I'm almost empty. This is the Beauty of Joseon Water Relief Aqua-Fresh one. This one is better suited for combination skin type. Immediately sinks into the skin. I love the texture. Sometimes, you know, in the morning I just use the Milky thing, the tonic, and then on top of that I just go in with the sunscreen, because I don't like using a lot of stuff in the morning. And the second thing is this. Again, almost empty. I don't know if you can hear it. This is the La Roche-Posay sunscreen. I really love this. It has a really nice milky texture, sinks into the skin, feels slightly heavy, I would say, as compared to other like liquid sunscreens, but the thing that I can rely on this is it gives protection. Talking about sunscreen, I recently had gone to Paris and I picked up a lot of like different sunscreens, because of course then Europe is known for its sunscreens. So this is the ISDIN sunscreen, which also I really love. This is the SPF 50, and this is the tinted one. This is in medium, and I am going to show you the texture of this. It's literally like water, as you can see. And the thing that I like about this is that because it's water, you can use a lot of it, because otherwise, you know, most of the tinted sunscreens, if they have like a thicker consistency, you don't end up using as much as you would want. So I really like the consistency of this. Like, it literally just blends in super nicely into the skin, and the medium shade is like perfect for like my skin tone. And then we have again another Beauty of Joseon product. This is the retinol like eye serum. The only eye serum I feel like I notice a difference in my under eyes when I wake up. What I mean by that is, I don't think anything has helped with my dark circles till now. I don't think that there's any product that can work for my dark circles. Trust me, I have tried a zillion of them, and I feel like this is something that just firms my under eyes. So when you wake up in the morning, you don't have that puffiness, and it just feels like a little lifted, and that's what I really love about this. So I think for that, it has definitely helped. So this is something that I would definitely repurchase. But yeah, for my lips, these three I absolutely love. You can take a screenshot of this if you want. First up, we have the Ordinary PHA Lip Exfoliating Serum. This, if you have dry, flaky lips, you just apply like a dot of this. Like I've still used quite a bit, as you can see, and you literally need like a dot of this, like a drop of this, and then it just exfoliates like super gently. You don't feel anything on your lips, and it just is magic. I apply this almost, I would say, twice or thrice a week, and it just leaves your lips looking super. I don't think I've had dry lips since the time I've been doing this routine. Then we have this Ordinary lip balm, which also I really love. Surprisingly, you get a lot of product in this. Like, I thought this is gonna get over super quickly, but it's still not. And I bought this like last year, I think, if I'm not wrong, or maybe starting of the year, but it's still like pretty, it's going well. I use this only at night. I don't use this during the day. And then I have this, which is by Minimalist, and this is the ascorbic acid lip treatment. This is mainly for pigmented lips. Now again, I feel like lip pigmentation is something that, you know, you don't really see a lot of difference, and you need to be extremely patient and use these products you know, regularly. The thing with this is that I feel like when I stop using this, I do feel like my pigmentation just slightly darkens. I don't know if it makes sense. That's the reason I keep going back to this. This is again like my third tube of this. I do feel like you can't get rid of lip pigmentation completely with this. Like, I do see it and I notice it sometimes as well. I don't know if you can tell, but I have this, I mean, of course I have lipstick on, but it's mostly on my upper lip. And this is something that I feel like it prevents it from getting worse. So that's the only reason I use this. I don't think that it's gonna completely, like, you know, get rid of your lip pigmentation. So don't have those hopes and promises when you're using something like this. So just keep that in mind. I almost forgot about this. This is again like my second jar. This is the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. I've gone through a lot of it. This I only use when I feel like I have got a redness on my face because of some, like, you know, reaction or whatever. So I just use this on areas where I feel like I have a little bit of redness. I don't use this all over my face. This is too thick for my my skin type. So I only use this on areas where I feel like I need my skin to, like, calm down a little bit. Now coming to the makeup, I surprisingly don't have a lot. But again, like I was saying, that these are products which I highly recommend. And I've again chosen products that you can buy on Nykaa, and just like in general, I mean, I'm mostly on Nykaa. Yeah, most of these are available. So starting with actually one of my absolute favorite concealers. I cannot believe how good this formulation is. So worth the money, and there's a 20% or 25% off, and I was seeing, and I was so sad about this because I got this at full price. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Concealer. I'm in the shade 6.5 medium. I'm going to swatch the shade for you so you can see. This is the shade. It has like a slightly neutral warm undertone. It took me years to understand that I am somebody who has a neutral warm undertone. I didn't even know something like that existed, considering that I'm a beauty, like, YouTuber. I don't know. And this is the formulation. It just makes your under eyes look perfect. I just hate the packaging. I feel like it leaks everywhere, and that's the reason that I have not been carrying it in my vanity, like my everyday, like, makeup pouch, because it literally stains everything. So you need like a separate, like, you know, bag for just like keeping this separate. So talking about concealers, of course I cannot not talk about this. This is the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I think this is one of my favorite, like, pot concealers. I have been going back and using this. Like, it's again been more than 2 years since I've been using this. I have given it to my sister as well. She absolutely loves it. I think she wears it almost every single day. This is in Ginger. I am in the shade Ginger. This is how it looks like. This is extremely pigmented, so you need like the tiniest amount of product, and I absolutely love that. Gives that coverage. And yeah, I think this is a concealer which you should definitely get if you have you know, you need something which is high coverage. But I feel like in general, I think it just a really solid concealer. Somebody with like combination to oily skin, this is a great one. I would not recommend this for drier skin types because this is on the matte side and it will like maybe cling if you have like under eye dryness. But other than that, I think it's an amazing formula. I had almost forgotten that Armani now also is on Nykaa, and this is, I don't know, I don't think anyone has spoken about this concealer online. This is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Concealer. I'm in the shade again 6.5. And this is one of the most creamy concealers you will ever feel in your entire lives. You will only understand it when you buy it and you try it out for the first time under your eyes. Literally blends in like in seconds. Is a very easy concealer, I would say, to use, especially if you're not somebody who's into makeup and you want something very easy and quick. This is a little, I would not say it's difficult to blend, but of course it's very easy to blend, but it has very high coverage. This is kind of on the light to medium coverage side, and I absolutely love this stuff. I wish I could explain it to you. I'm just going to try. It's like, it's literally like butter. But yeah, moving on to powders. I think I have been speaking about this powder since I don't know how many years now. This is the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush finish powder. Now it comes in so many sizes. I have this mini one which I carry in my everyday makeup bag. This is in the shade 2 medium, and I love how this just sets my base. I've actually used it just before shooting the video because my face was definitely very powdery. So this is something which you're going to honestly use this for a very long time because it doesn't get over quickly. So that's a powder which I love. Coming to cream blushes, because you guys again know I love cream and liquid blushes in general. The first one is actually by Faye, and I was really surprised. I absolutely love the formulation on these, and the shade range is insane. I've not seen like such a variety of shades for Indian skin tones. I absolutely love this, and I think they've really nailed it with these colors and formulation as well. I actually got another one because I really like this one. So this is the shade Nutty. So it's more on the reddish pink side, I would say. It is definitely more for like deeper complexion. I'm going to blend it in and also show you. This is shade Nutty. I really love how convenient the packaging also is. This is in the shade Fizzy, which is the color I have been waiting to like get. I really love this like bronzed kind of like makeup. It looks a little too orange on camera, but trust me, like it's not. I'm actually wearing a little bit. I'm just going to show it to you on my cheeks as well. So it gives more like a sunburnt sort of a look. I think they have other shades as well which work really nicely. But yeah, this is the shade Fizzy. This is the other shade which I was talking to about. So yeah, I think there is definitely a lot of pigment on these, but it blends really nicely. Then moving to another NARS product which I fell in love with. Oops, sorry. This is the multiple is what it's called, and this is in the shade Fling. I got these minis again in Paris, and I love this like hot pink color. When you dab it on your lips also, it looks beautiful, and I think this formulation for like combination to oily skin is great. This is how it looks like. Again, has like a ton of pigment. It's like a hot pink color. I really love this like blur. It gives like a blurred look to your cheeks. Moving on to another product which I feel like this is one of those tints which really last on my cheeks, because I think blush is the first thing that fades off from my cheeks very easily. You need to definitely build it up because otherwise you don't get that pigment instantly. But yeah, and there's a way to use these as well, because if you directly swipe in, it's going to set immediately onto the skin and look patchy. The first shade is Splash. This is how it looks like. So I don't know, it's peeling off right now, but yeah, that's the issue with this formulation. So you really need to don't apply it directly on your cheeks. So this is the shade Splash. It's more like a berry color. Then I have Burst, which is, I think I like this shade a lot more. So this is what Burst looks like. So it's more of a reddish. They almost look the same, honestly. And that's the reason I wanted another one, but then I realized I think I got something very similar. And this is the shade Chill. Again, this is like a proper like red color, and this is how it looks like. You can see the difference from like, this is the new one, and then you can see how the others are also swatching on my hand. Probably should have swatched these towards the end because it's stained my finger completely. Moving on to eyes, I don't know if these are going to be on sale, but I really love these MAC multi-sculpt products. They have recently been launched in India as well, which is great. I've got these two ones which are matte. So first is Teta Tete, and this is like a peachy color, like you can see. And this is like, it looks like, and I actually like using this on my eyes. I'm going to use it actually right now because I have really oily like eyelids, like you can see already, and I want something to just mattify it, because trust me, oily eyelids look really bad, and they just make your makeup incomplete. So that's the reason I only use this like on my eyelids, and it just like, yeah, it just sets and looks really nice. Into like brown eyeliners or just eyeliner formulas in general, I have, this is another one because this is almost over. This is the K Beauty Kajal. This is in brown. I really like the brown shade in this. I'm very particular about that. I don't want it to be like a lighter brown. I want it to be like a deeper brown, so that accentuates my eyes. And then this is also the Maybelline one, which is also really good. This is the tattoo liner. This is a smoky one. It has like a tip at the end, but it's completely like, I mean, I still have it, but it's expired, so I don't want to keep it now. Those were for eyes. And then I'm actually wearing this on my eyes right now. It's like a really nice purple. It was a little deceiving because this is how it looks like in the packaging, so I thought it's going to be more of a plum, but it turns out it's more of a darker like lavender shade. And this is how it looks like. Yeah, this is how it looks. But yeah, not mad about it. Like, this still looks pretty nice. I recently got this. I literally put it on today. So I feel like it's not going to smudge or anything, and it looks really pretty. So this is the e.l.f. Ink Well eyeliner, and this is in this shade. I can't see the shade, but I'm going to have it in the description box. I can't see anything. I'm clearly extremely blind. Then for mascara, oh my god, I did not expect to love a mascara, especially from the drugstore. I mean, I'm saying drugstore, you know what I mean, like from more affordable brands. And that's because I'm very, again, particular about my mascaras. I hate the feeling of like heavy lashes, and also I've always felt like the more affordable mascaras always make your lashes seem more like crusty, and you can feel that, and I absolutely hate it. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky Tubes mascara. This is the tubing mascara, so the good thing is that you can easily take it off. It's not like very difficult to take off, which is great. I'm just going to show you the brush. It's like really fine, and I like that because I don't like when a brush picks up too much product, because I don't like feeling that heaviness on my eyes. I feel like, my eyes are going to shut at any point. Moving on to some makeup brushes, because I know that I'm also somebody who loves collecting like makeup brushes, and these are some of my favorites. I do have others as well, but again, they're not all available here. So first up we have this, which is by PAC. Again, PAC brushes you cannot go wrong with. The PAC and the Jovita brush collection is amazing. You should definitely try that out if you want like a brush set. This is just so fluffy and beautiful looking. Honestly, this is the PAC. Again, I'm going to have it in the description because there's no name on it. Oh, sorry. This is the T04. This brush is great for powder, and I love that it's so fluffy. It just packs on the powder as well because it's nice and dense. but still light, so it packs the powder like really well on the skin. And yeah, it's just great for touch-ups, and it's small, so it's good for like powdering smaller areas of your face where you don't want the powder everywhere. I think this is a really amazing brush. Then the brush that I keep going back to, especially for like these, for these cheek tints, is this. It definitely needs a cleanse. This is the e.l.f. Putty blush brush, and this is how it looks like. I love that this is like that duo fiber kind of brush, and it picks up like really light product. I would not recommend this for like proper, like I would say, cream products. I do prefer this mainly for the tints because it picks up the right amount of product and lays it really well. And yeah, I think this is a beautiful brush. I think I need more of these because that's how much I love that one. And then lastly, we have this Mars brush. I feel like Mars also does really good quality brushes. This is more of a flatter, dense brush. So if you want something for like precise like contouring on your cheeks, or even like, you know, just blending in the, I think it's still a little big for like concealer, so I think it's great for like, you know, on your cheeks. This is the BRF04 brush. Yeah, I think Morphe pack. And then if you want something even more like affordable but really good, is Mars. I think those brushes are good and you can't go wrong with them. Coming to the lip category, yeah, again, been very picky. I think almost so picky that I feel like it's less products that I'm recommending. But yeah, this lip liner is one of the best. This is the K-Beauty lip liner in Hype. I think this shade is exceptional. This is like that perfect like pinky brown color. The pigmentation is great on these. The wear time is really great. And also they are nice and creamy. They're not like those, you know, hard pencils that you can't really, you know, move them on your lips. I don't like that feeling. So this is like a great shade. This is called as Hype. We have this actually, which is a lip tint, and this is by Rare Beauty. This is in the shade Wonder. And I got the mini, again great for traveling and great to just try out some new shades as well. And the formulation, this is like a really pretty like pinky shade. I really like that these do last and stain the lips nicely as well. Next, moving on to another like lip product, which is by Kiro Beauty. I think Kiro in general does really good lip products. This is in the shade Blushing Apricot, and this is their, I don't know where the name is, so I'll have it in the description. And this is what I'm actually, I have a little bit of this and I've mixed in other things as well, but this is like a really pretty pigmented like gloss. This is the shade. It is looking more pink, but it is not as pink as it is. And I really love the formulation of these. They feel really high end, and I feel like really good color payoff. You have pigmented lips, and you still want something nice and glossy and gives coverage on the lips, but feels very nice on the lips. It's not very like sticky and annoying. So I really like that product by Kiro. If you're talking about lip glosses, I have to talk about this. It's very rare for me to like a lip gloss because I'm not a lip gloss person. I like a good, like, you know, lip, like a matte lip or something at least with like coverage. But these, you know, Charlotte Tilbury lip glosses are insane. This is in Pillow Talk, which is more of a lighter like color. So this is Pillow Talk. That's also great, but for, I would say, maybe slightly, again, packaging, you can see how it's leaking everywhere. That's why I can't carry this. This is Pillow Talk Medium, and this is how that shade looks like. Beautiful like shades, as you can tell. I'm just gonna apply Pillow Talk Medium a little bit. There is, you know, the glossiness stays, and also the lip color stays. Like it doesn't move. That's what I really love about these. So if you want to invest in like a high-end gloss, this is the time, because these are not going to disappoint except the packaging. Then we have these two products right here by YSL. I think YSL is one of those brands that does lip products exceptionally well, and they are like interesting formulations, and they're actually like really good formulations. They are not products that just they don't launch something just for the heck of it. I think their formulations are incredible and worth the money as well. So first up we have this like stain, which I didn't think I'm gonna like, but this is again one of those lip products that actually stays on your lips, and this is a matte formulation. This is in 233. I feel like this is like a universally flattering shade. It does look a little dark for some reason, but it's not as dark. Like once you like blend it in, like it looks something like this. So it's a reddish like pink, and then how can I forget this? This is actually one of those other than the Charlotte Tilbury, I would say this is one of those few like glossy products which I absolutely fell in love with the moment I tried it on my lips. This is the YSL, is it the Candy Glaze or what is this called? Yeah, Candy Glaze. This is shade 15. I have spoken about this so many times on my Instagram. I have this shade is just beautiful. Yeah, surprisingly I'm gonna still apply it on top of this. That I know you can't really see, but it's just a very beautiful like nude color, and it's a great like topper, and again lasts really long on my lips, and I would say that this is a really beautiful and unique formulation. I highly recommend you guys to check this one out. Then we have more of a device. Again, this is something which I very recently got. This is by Braun, and this is their face like epilator, shaver, electric trimmer, whatever you want to call it, and I really like how convenient this is. Like for traveling, you can just carry this, get rid of the peach fuzz, and you're good to go. I am again somebody who doesn't have a lot of very thick hair on my face, so you need to just like check that out once. But I have recently shaved with this, and I feel like it's done a good job of removing the hair on my face, because sometimes I feel like razor can just be a little too harsh, like your regular razor. So this is more gentle, I would say. I've just tried it once, but so far I really like it, and I don't think there's anything that could go wrong with it. So yeah, so far I really like it, and it's at a great price, and honestly it's very convenient to use. I like I said, I'm not been using a lot of hair tools. I just saw this on my vanity, so I thought that I'll at least just show it to you guys. You guys already know about this product. I'm sure a lot of people have created videos on this. Is the Alan Truman hair brush styling. It's one of the easiest things to use. Ow. And for somebody who hates doing anything to their hair, I can't curl my hair, I can only straighten it, but my hair is already pretty straight, so I am really bad with like hairstyles. I've always been. So this is extremely convenient. You can just like, you don't need to be a pro. It has the heating thing, and you can just like blow dry with it. Gives a really nice smooth finish to your hair as well. But yeah, that's it. Those were all of the things that I would recommend you guys to check out. And I know this was probably a pretty long video, but I really wanted to take you through every single thing and why I like it. And I've tried to cover all categories as well, because yeah, it's been a while since I've done this, so I didn't want to just do like a very small video and talk about only a couple of things. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what are you guys liking currently. I would genuinely want to know that, because I keep trying so many things, and I think sometimes it's good to like know recommendations from you guys as well. So definitely let me know what you have in your cart, or things that you have been loving which you think I should try out. This is like a community, I would say, so I would want you guys to share stuff that you like as well. And trust me, I am definitely reading all the comments that come, because it's been a while since I have done a video as well. So thank you so much for joining in and watching this video. And yeah, a thumbs up would be great. My hand is already stained, but yeah, thank you, and yeah, lots of love, and I will see you guys hopefully very soon in the next video. Bye.